Hello class, welcome to Wine and Painting. So to be entirely honest, I really wanted to do a painting video, but the painting video I did do didn't record audio, and you saw that one, and it sucked. So we're gonna do it again, but classier, because for classy people, this is not any type of alcohol. This is sweet tea and Sprite, which I will not drink because I have lip stain on right now, and I really don't want to mess it up. Today, class, we are going to paint a beautiful sea landscape with much water and much sky. So to start off, we're going to take our one brush that we actually own and dip it into a bunch of orange and just kind of throw it up there where we think a sun should be. Oh, it's supposed to be on the bottom because we're making a sun. Oh, jeez, I put it in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be a sunset. It's not up to the sky. It's fine. It's fine. It's paint, so we'll just cover everything up later. This is gonna be gorgeous. So next we're gonna take a nice red color that doesn't have a fancy name because all of the label has been peeled off. And we're just gonna splash it onto our beautiful, beautiful palette here. Whoa. Load that brush up. Well, I don't have any water for my quick brush. I probably shouldn't have done that before I started. Alright, so remember, this is going to be a night sky, so we're going to try to merge the colors into a darker blue. And if you remember your alphabet / rainbow colors, the next color to go after red is purple. If we're going in an opposite direction, because we are going in an opposite direction. Come on, paint! Work with me! This will become a beautiful sky, I promise. Just stay with me. Stay with me. The very last color we're going to add to this is a dark blue. And if you don't have a blue or that's dark enough, you can just take blue and then add a little thing that we call liquid darkness. I probably don't need this. Oh, it's so liquidy. A nice blue. A beautiful blue. And now I need to go get some water so I can clean the brush. Be back. Now we're just gonna clean our little brush. It's so dirty. Now that we have a nice clean paintbrush, and assuming that hasn't actually dried yet, we're just gonna blend all of our colors in. Oh geez, it's dried. We're gonna take a little bit of water. We're just gonna blend all of our colors together. Don't need to worry about this bottom part yet. We're just gonna cover all of that up later. We need to add a few clouds up there just to make everything very gorgeous. And I've forgotten how to make clouds no matter how many Bob Ross videos I've tried. So we're just gonna improvise, pretend that I remember what I'm doing. I think the clouds are gonna be purple. So we're just gonna take a little purple. Yep. Loaded that up. We're just gonna all around. Little circle motions. So up here, back here. In the back where we can't see it because we're smart. We'll get over here. Just wherever you see fit. Just drop a little cloud in there. Maybe have a few streaks. A few streaker clouds. Run in wherever you feel like the cloud should be. It's not look entirely bad. I feel proud of myself. Professional techniques. Using many, many colors and a new palette that I just brought out of nowhere. We're going to make a beautiful, beautiful scene. Wow. And we're going to take a little green, grass green, and a turquoise. And take our blue, our green, and our turquoise. We're going to make a scene. Again, using the one brush that we own. We're just going to load it up with the dark blue, or the blue. And we're just going to everywhere. We're going to kind of stay this dark blue away from the sun, and we're going to put some lighter colors up in here. Don't worry about this section having some spots, so we'll get back to that later. Now we're going to take our happy turquoise, and we're just going to We're going to take some darker green. We're going to throw it around here. So make colors dance on the page. It's like a musical for color. This is taking forever. Remember, you don't have to follow these colors exactly the way I did them. I let them flow out on the page as they fit themselves. There's really little control from me here. I let the brush do everything. It's got a mind of its own. Is it beautiful yet? No, but it's about to be gorgeous. I'm using currently toilet paper because I couldn't find any paper towels. It is way less effective. This thing is not cleaning. So now we're just gonna take our black and we're gonna put it back on that same palette that we had our sea colors on. We're just gonna take a bunch, some of the black and some of the green together. Just kind of half it on the brush it. There we go. And now we're gonna make ourselves an island. Trying to keep the black side kind of farther away from the sun because that is how sun colors work. So we are trying to create a very dark thing here because this is sunset and there's not much lights going around. Oh no, I've mixed up my colors. There we go. Island. Oh, it's 2 islands. Yeah, we just drop some depth in there. Come on. Make an inlet this way. So I really put 2 islands, 2 humps in here. I kind of have like an island going in the sea and another one here to try to create some depth into the picture. Because that's what we care about, is depth. And I'm pretty sure I've just smeared my lipstick. Oh, ruined. Let's all about the world. Look what I've done to it. Look at it. We're not letting the toilet people back. It's not happening. So now that we kind of have a main shape of where we want our island to be and how we want it to look, we're just going to add some highlights with some color. We're going to take some green and we're going to just kind of put it on the side of the island that has sun on it. That way we can kind of really give it some shape to the island. Put some over here because maybe there's like a jut out. But really we're going to pull it around this area to try to create the illusion of depth. Depth isn't a real thing, it's just an illusion. Trying to go for an effect where this first island is kind of connected to the second island now because I don't know what I'm doing. That's the thing, alright? What the islands actually are is for the interpreter of the watcher, the one who looks at this thing. It's not for the artist. The artist just pretends that they own the painting. Really, the viewer is the one who owns it at all. Sense? Alright, now we get to do one of my favorite Bob Ross techniques. Just kind of create a reflection. You just kind of grab it and pull. That way the island has some presence on the water as well. So now we need to go back and do that thing that I forgot to do when I started creating all this mess. Which was actually put the sun reflection here in the water. Some orange. We're not putting much on the brush, not much at all, just very little bit. There we go. The same thing with the red. Not cleaning the brush, I want to kind of let the colors blend if they need to be. Let it own the water. I take a little bit of purple. There we go. Alright, so now we've done most of the color, we want to add some definition to the water. We're going to add some waves. Because that's what water needs, is waves. And if you do this hand motion, it automatically makes waves on the page. It gets you into the mindset of the waves. You just need a little mindset to the waves. We're just gonna wave it up. It's just a little bit of waves. I'm having too much fun messing up these things. I promise I'll get back to painting. I'm painting waves. Oh, waves, 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 waves. It's on my Christmas album. Ruining toilet paper. Alright, so to create this illusion of waves, because waves aren't real, we're just gonna use a nice white color. Alright, so currently this brush is like it's kind of thick. It's kind of thick, and I really want it to be thin, so I'm just gonna improve it. Some improvements are taking a while. They aren't quite working. Pro tip, cutting the brush with scissors does not make it better. We're just gonna take a little white. We want very little brush. Now we're just gonna drop it into the water, wherever we see fit. I'm just gonna have a nicer wave over here. Maybe it's just starting to break. So we're just gonna pull the edge up a little bit because it's being knocked back by the wind. Then we take the edge is folding over. We're gonna go. We're gonna pull it down. There we go. Yep, that's working. So much working. Perfect. Alright, now we're just gonna pull this down a little bit. The water's gathering. Well, it's too much. Fine, it's fine. Okay. Again, the beholder will create the painting. There we go. There we go. We're just gonna fold it. There we go. We're gonna take a little bit of white again. Just a little. We're gonna go to the clouds again. We're gonna add some highlights. Just around the clouds. Just kind of around where the sun would be hitting the clouds. We'll put some inside, create some backlash and volume. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. It's perfect. It's simple. It's clean. It's there. And there you have it. So we just threw some color on the page. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And now, whenever you go home for Thanksgiving, you can say, Mom, Dad, look, I have become an artist. I have created the world. I've created the world with paint and colors. And they will be very proud of you. They will probably be proud of you. Thank you for joining me for Wine and Painting Without Wine. Join back next week to see Wine and Popsicle Sticks Without Wine. Thank you again for tuning in. Enjoy your night. Cheers. No, I don't want to paint this. I'm going to mess up my lipstick. I look gorgeous. Oh, I look so beautiful. I look ready. Look ready to take on the world. I am ready to take on the world. Cheers. Hello, class. Welcome to Wine and Painting. Just keep doing the thing you're doing, Caila. It's working, I promise.